As geopolitical tensions between China and the United States continues to escalate, the Pacific island nation of Papua New Guinea finds itself in the middle of this power struggle. The question that arises is whether Papua New Guinea will neglect China's economic opportunity for Australia. Papua New Guinea's Prime Minister, James Marape, stated recently that while Australia will become more secure as a result of his country's economic success, it must not discount the prospects China presented. He discussed Australia's rivalry with China for influence and security connections in the Pacific. And in his maiden speech to the Australian Parliament as the leader of the Pacific Island nation, he advised MPs that PNG's economy must become self-sufficient. Papua New Guinea is a small island nation in the Pacific, with a population of about 8 million people and a GDP of about $23 billion. PNG has abundant natural resources such as gold, copper, oil, and gas, but also faces many challenges such as poverty, corruption, violence, and environmental degradation. PNG is also strategically located in the region, as it shares a land border with Indonesia and is close to Australia, New Zealand, and the Pacific Islands. PNG is a member of the Commonwealth of Nations and the Pacific Islands Forum, which is an intergovernmental organization that aims to enhance cooperation among countries and territories of Oceania, including formation of a trade bloc and regional peacekeeping operations, as well as being a part of the Melanesian Spearhead Group. This group is an intergovernmental organization composed of the 4 Melanesian states of Fiji, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands, and Vanuatu, and the Kanak and Socialist National Liberation Front of New Caledonia. PNG has diplomatic relations with both China and the US, but has traditionally been more aligned with Australia, which is its largest aid donor and trading partner. China, with its Belt and Road Initiative, has been expanding its influence in the Pacific region. The initiative, which aims to boost economic growth across Asia and beyond, has seen China investing heavily in infrastructure projects in Papua New Guinea. These investments have the potential to bring significant economic benefits to the island nation. Australia, on the other hand, has a long-standing relationship with Papua New Guinea. As the nation's largest aid donor and closest neighbor, Australia has a vested interest in the stability and prosperity of Papua New Guinea. However, the increasing influence of China has raised concerns in Canberra. Papua New Guinea now finds itself in a difficult position. On one hand, the economic opportunities presented by China are hard to ignore. On the other hand, the nation risks straining its relationship with Australia if it leans too heavily towards China. However, in recent years, PNG has been influenced due to geopolitical tension between China and the US, which are competing for influence and resources in the Indo-Pacific region. China has been increasing its economic and diplomatic engagement with PNG, offering loans, grants, infrastructure projects, and vaccine donations. China has also been seeking to expand its military presence and access in the region, such as by building a naval base in Vanuatu or a fishery port in PNG's Daru Island. The island's strategic location and abundant natural resources have made it a desirable ally for both nations. The US has been trying to counter China's growing influence by strengthening its security and defense ties with PNG and other Pacific allies. The US has also been promoting its vision of a so-called free and open Indo-Pacific, based on respect for sovereignty, rule of law, and human rights. The US has also been supporting PNG's development and health needs. While China offers economic opportunities for Australia through trade and investment, PNG's delicate balancing act involves navigating the growing rivalry between the US and China. The existing defense agreement between PNG and Australia could potentially leave PNG caught between these two countries, impacting its autonomy and regional stability. There is no easy answer to the question of how PNG will navigate these countries, as PNG faces many trade-offs and dilemmas in its foreign policy. PNG needs both economic development and security stability, but also wants to maintain its sovereignty and identity. PNG cannot afford to alienate either China or Australia, but also cannot please both at the same time. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and be sure to take a moment to subscribe.